Hello, lads and lassies, and welcome to going through my PlayStation trophies. I've not been on PlayStation as long as Xbox, nowhere near it. Um, Although I have used PlayStation for, well, no, actually, I wouldn't say for more of my life. I started off with a PS1, and then a PS2, and then I moved to 360 in 2009, Christmas 2009. I've been Xbox since. I got a PS Vita in 20. Well, we'll find out. We got get down there, but I think it was 2014, and then I got a Xbox One in 2015, a PS4 in 2017. I think. Oh, and I got a PS3 in 2016, I believe. So yeah, I've been on PlayStation for about 9 years as opposed to Xbox. So I've been on it for about. I know I said 10 plus years, but I think I've been on Xbox for about 13 years now. But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to go through my PlayStation trophies. This one will just be one part because it'll probably only take me an hour. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this, remember to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. And yeah, let's just get into it. Right, so first up, we have Sonic Frontiers. I know you can't see the trophy thing, but I only just started it. I've only got one trophy. Like I said in my Xbox One, I'm not that much into Sonic, but I'm enjoying it for what it is so far. Got Simulator 3. I'm probably going to do a mess about with that. Well, we'll see. But yeah, it's got Simulator 3 and it's fun. That's my girlfriend's. Yeah. God of War 2. Started God of War 2. Need to go back and play it. Same with. So I've beaten Chains of Olympus and where is it? The first God of War. Really enjoying going back to these original God of Wars because they're very different to the new God of Wars, but I am enjoying them. I'll be doing a video on my experience with all 6 of them at some point. Just when I get through them, I'm taking notes as I go through. But yeah, really enjoying those. Transformers: Dark of the Moon. I've not played much of it, but it's okay. I'll just skip through the ones that I don't have much trophies in. So yeah, God's Ascension, yeah. God of War, a lot of fun. I think the only trophies I have left in this are like beat the game on what is it? Beat the game in under 5 hours, complete the challenge with gods, can't be arsed doing that. Ratchet and Clank I can get back into, and 3 years. This is just me testing to make sure all the games work because I got them pre-owned from CX, if you've seen that video. That I bought digitally. Yeah, 13. So 13 I was going to do what I was going to call a pain through. I was going to do it on the hardest difficulty and record it all, and it was the first thing I recorded with my capture card, but I was using the Elgato capture software, not OBS, and I played through the first hour and a half on hard twice, and both of the files were unusable. One of them, my voice audio didn't record, and the other, my game audio didn't record. So I scrapped that, and I will probably go back to it at some point, but we'll see. God of War Ragnarok. Fantastic. I'm surprised I don't actually have more. Pardon me. In God of War Ragnarok, to be honest. It's a trophy that it's a platinum that I definitely want to go for because I have all of the trophies in the first one, and it doesn't seem to be too hard. So once I am done recording, I've been recording a lot this week. So once I'm done that, I might actually go back to it because I'm kind of in the mood for it. GTA 5 I bought again on. On PS5 because I enjoy playing through it and I wanted to play through it again. I don't think I've finished it yet, have I? No, I've not. I've not finished it yet, but I've played most of it. And I think that's my what. I played it on 360, PS4, PS5, and Xbox One. So I played through it quite a lot. Final Fantasy, another game that I picked up because it was cheap and it was another PlayStation exclusive. And again, I don't play my PlayStation a lot, and I'm trying to give myself an excuse to do so. That's why I bought Sonic and Goat Simulator and Final Fantasy. I need to go back and play more of that because I did actually enjoy what I did play of it. Neo and Neo 2, very difficult games, but I want to get good at them and try and get through them. Kena Bridge of Spirits, another PlayStation exclusive that I wanted to get and play through, and from what I've played, I really like it. Final Fantasy Freddy Security Breach. I managed to get a lot of the trophies out of this, which I'm super shocked by. But there's one. Is it 1 or 2 or 3 or something? 2. yeah, never use a hiding spot. I'm never doing that. But I actually really did enjoy my time with Five Nights at Freddy's. It's very much in the same vein of like that stuff I said I liked before, where it's kind of like the Dead Space, Resident Evil 2 stuff, where you can backtrack. I think it's called Metroidvania. I don't know, but where you can backtrack and go through all the stuff, and it's like once you get certain key cards, abilities, etc., and it's really really cool. I like that stuff. Perception. I've not played much of it. It's a game where I believe you are blind and you use sonar to like hear you around, so enemies make noise and you move away from the noise, etc. Infamous First Light. This platinum was easy up until the last grind, which just took me ages. Well, it didn't take me ages, but started it on the 10th and finished it on the 12th, and yeah, it wasn't difficult, but like I said, it was a grind. I've just realised you can't see my trophy stats. I do apologise because of the what's it called? The webcam. Let me just move this out of the way. So that's my trophy stats there. I'll probably put that in the thumbnail, I would imagine. But can I just? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was just reverting everything back to the way it was. So anyway, Ghost of Tsushima. This was an easy plat. A lot of the PlayStation exclusives seems to be very easy platinums, whereas you don't have to beat the game on hard or anything. You just have to beat the game, do most of the side content. And Ghost of Tsushima is a game that when we get to my PS4 version, I started on well, you can see there. It took me a year to get through it, but I started in like November of 2020. Didn't come back till I got my PS5 and upgraded, and even then I didn't finish it until like over a year later, because I have a very bad attention span. But Ghost of Tsushima is great. Resident Evil 7. I bought this on PS5 again. I believe it's my third time playing through it. I've got it on PC and I want to play it through it on there as well. Absolutely fantastic, as I said before. I love it. Resident Evil 3 I've bought again, but I've not started on PS5 yet. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. This, I don't have all the... I have the Platinum on PlayStation 4 as well, but the Platinum on here was about the same. But then with New Game Plus, there was one for beating it on Ultimate difficulty, and I got through Ultimate difficulty so quickly because I went into New Game Plus. And yeah, just a fantastic game, and I'm so stoked for Spider-Man 2. It's my most hyped of this year. Last of Us Part 1, I bought this full price at £70. I proceeded to then trade it back in for 50, and I will get it again, but once the price drops to like 30, maybe £40, maybe, depending on how much I want to watch it. I'm thinking I might have the urge to, because I'm watching the TV show right now, which is great. But I started playing it and I was like, this is not worth the money. So I put it back, and yeah, Horizon Forbidden West. This was an easy plat. It just took a while, and to be quite honest with you, it's just Horizon Zero Dawn, but more polished. Yeah, I was bored of it by the end, but it's still good. You know, it's not a reason to get a PlayStation, but it's still good. Ghostwire Tokyo, I really, really enjoyed Ghostwire Tokyo, actually. I wasn't originally going to platinum this, but I decided that I was going to, because there's one collectible in the game if you've played it. There's all these spirits that you need to collect. And initially I was like, oh, because there's all these little buildings you can go into, and they could be anywhere, and it's just... But collecting them, they were everywhere, so whenever you went like across the map to go places, you would just absorb them, and that was it. But doing this, I actually found very therapeutic. I really, really enjoyed my time with this game. I might get it on PC and play through it again, but just overall, I just really, really enjoyed it. And it's from the same devs as Evil Within, Tango Gameworks, so I really enjoyed that game. Narcosis, I need to go back and play that. Returnal, another one of the games that I got around about the time I got my PS5. I've played it, but I need to go back and play it some more. It's difficult, but I feel like I could get into it if I just sat down and just focused. It's gorgeous, like absolutely stunning, but I just need to get back to it. Sifu, absolutely a brilliant game. So much fun. The fighting is amazing. The mechanics are incredible. I haven't platinumed it, but yeah, because I think there's one for like beating the game. Yeah, around 25 years old or less now. It might sound weird to anyone who's not played it, but yeah, it's brilliant. Honestly, like I need to go back and play it. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. I bought this because, well, I didn't have anything to play on my PlayStation, and so originally I had a PS4 Slim, a white PS4 Slim, and I thought it broke. It just turns out I had a dodgy cable, but I ended up getting a PS4 Pro to replace it, and I got Lost Legacy with it. But then, like, literally 2 months later, I got a PS5 because someone at my work had a reservation through Curry's, and it came through, and they already had one, so I got my PS5. So literally, the PS4 Pro was redundant. So I kept the PS4 Pro because at the time I had another TV that I was using for watching stuff and playing at the same time. But I've since ditched that because I don't need it. But and before you say anything, it was like an old, like, shitty TV. But yeah, anyway. So I gave Callum. So I went back and checked if the PS4 Slim was okay, and sure enough, it was fine. So I booted up, I wiped it, I cleaned it up around the outside, got him all the cables, and gave it to him as a housewarming gift for when he moved into his flat. And gave him a bunch of games to borrow. But when I got the Legacy of Thieves collection, I just gave him Uncharted 4 and the Lost Legacy because I have it on PS5. So that was a very long-winded one. Just Cause 4, I bought this with all the DLC. I can't get back into it because the frame rate on PlayStation, on previous gen consoles, is horrible. I did say I would never get back into it in my Xbox video, but I didn't. I can see myself getting back into it because I've got it on PC and I played it for a little bit there, and it's decent fun. But I've just got a save that's given me everything because I'm not doing everything because I already have. But yeah. Case Animatronics, I saw Markiplier play it and thought it looked fun. Played it for 5 minutes, gave up. Until Dawn, fantastic game. Got it with my PS4. This is the thing though, like, nothing's ever lived up to this. Like The Quarry, the Dark Pictures, none of it's lived up to this in my opinion. The Quarry's gotten the closest, and maybe House of Ashes, but it took me and a couple of mates or people I used to be friends with like a full year to get through it, and it was ridiculous, honestly. Like, it just took us so long to get through it. It was so frustrating. The Persistence, a game, I think this was for PlayStation Plus, a game that I really, really enjoyed, actually, and need to go back and finish at some point. It's like a, if you die, you come back. It's pretty much Returnal, but first person. Obviously this came out before Returnal. It doesn't matter. I really enjoyed it for what it was. It's janky, but it is fun. Resident Evil Village, I got it on Xbox originally, but then when I got my PS5, the Steelbook was cheap, and I bought it, and I did everything except for the Mercenaries mode, because I just cannot be bothered with that, because apparently it's a pain in the arse to do. But yeah, hang on, I'm going to get a drink. Voice is getting a bit croaky. Metro Last Light Redux, 2033 Redux. Followed a guide for this. What was it? Mainly for all, like, the missable achievements. Trophies, sorry. And I'm so happy to have platinumed these. They are absolutely fantastic games. Just brilliant. I've got them on Switch. I've got them on here. I've got them on Xbox. They're just so good, and I'm so excited for Metro 4. Yeah. Now we need to talk about these. Now, I'm ashamed to have these. If you know what these are, you know what these are. But these are the ones where you just sit there, hold the button, and it does it for you. I wish I could take these off of my trophy list. Genuinely, I do, because I'm ashamed of these. I just wish there was a way I could take them off, because at the time I was like, ha ha ha, but now I'm just ashamed of them, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those 47 platinums are just pretty much default, like, null, and I hate myself for it. But it's done now, and I've just come to terms with it. But yeah, I'm not proud of those. But to be fair, we all have those trophy lists that were like, we were pretty down bad for trophies. So, it's not the end of the world. But either way, Metro Exodus. Now, I'm very proud of this one, because this one was difficult. Beating this on the hardest difficulty was very difficult. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant though. The Metro trilogy is just fantastic. I love those games so much. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, bought this on sale. It was like £4. I need to go back through and play it again. I'll probably play through it leading up to Fallen Order. Jedi Survivor, but that'll be in my own time, I think. But I might do a playthrough if you guys want it. Astro's Playroom. I didn't actually get around to platinuming this until a good while after I got my PlayStation. And it's so much fun. The fact you get it for free is it's a lot of fun, honestly. Like, it's a really good tech demo for the PlayStation. especially for the haptic feedback of the controller. Oh, great fun. Tank Mechanic Simulator, I thought it looked good, played it for a little bit, liked it, but I haven't gone back to it. Escapist The Walking Dead, I've always been curious about it, I tried it, I don't like it, but I won't play it again. The Forest, it's The Forest, I mean, I build stuff, then I get bored and just leave it, so I've never really gotten fully into it. And I'm a pussy. Werewolf, the Apocalypse Earthblood, I got this on sale. I've always been curious about it. I know it's bad, but I've always been curious about it, and I tried it, and it's janky, and I haven't gone back to it. Drunken Fist, I've got the 100% on Xbox, but I need to go back and play it again here. It's an easy 1,000. Well, I say easy. It's easier than most 1,000, fucking hell. An easier platinum. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up, but yeah, it's fun. They are billions. This game is hard. I have been stuck on the last level for I don't know how long now, and the trophies are not easy, but a really, really fun game. Very difficult, but very fun if you can get into it. Yeah, put a lot of time into that one. Still not beating the last level because it is stupidly hard, and the campaign is very tedious, but I enjoyed it. Flat Out 4, bought it because I liked Flat Out Ultimate Carnage. Played it for a little bit. I did enjoy it, but I need to go back to it. Republic Commando, this platinum was actually not too hard. I just played through the game on hard and then got all the trophies as I went along. So, yeah, Republic Commando is a game that I got the demo back on my my parents' old PC, and I'd play I think it was the Kashyyyk level, and I play that loads and loads, and I always wanted to go back to it. And then I got it on PC, didn't play through it, got it on here, and then ended up actually playing through the whole game and really, really enjoyed it. And it's really upsetting that it didn't get a sequel. But hey ho. Uno. Now there's a funny story about Uno. For some reason, Uno on Xbox Series X just crashes every single time. I've never been able to play it. So when I saw it was on sale on here, I was like, right, I'm getting this so I can play Uno. And I've played it a little bit, and yeah, it's Uno. I enjoy Uno, but every single time, the joke would always be like, oh yeah, I have the latest and greatest hardware with the Series X, but I can't run Uno. So, Doom 3 VR, I'm done with PlayStation VR, honestly. I don't have the space in my room, and it just makes me feel sick and horrible for the rest of the day. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it for what it is. What do you mean I enjoy it for what it is? I'm talking shite. Sorry, my brain just went off on a tangent. Yeah. Doom 3 VR is just, I played it a little bit. It's Doom 3 in VR. Space Hulk Deathwing, this game is fucking hard. I think it's made by the same people who made Vermintide and Darktide. I think it's Fat Shark Games. This shit is I hate to, use this term, but it's the Dark Souls of those games. It's hard. Even in co-op, it's fucking difficult. Goat Simulator, it's Goat Simulator. Manhunt, I've tried to get into this, but the controls are so jank. Demon Souls, again, this was actually the primary reason I wanted a PS5 when it first came out. But I'm shite. I'm so bad at Demon Souls that I need to get back in and try and beat it. It's just so hard. But yeah, I need to try. BioShock Remastered, I bought the trilogy when it was on sale in here. I need to play through it again. Red Faction 2, again, another game I want to play through, but the controls are so jank on here that I gave up. Dark Pictures, I was meant to be playing through it with the same friends I played through with Until Dawn, but I'm no longer friends with them, so I don't know if I ever will, because I can't really be arsed, and I think I've already watched a playthrough of them both. Hell Let Loose, I tried it on here with Games of Gold, with PlayStation Plus, and tried it, and really liked it, so I bought it on Xbox and played it a lot more there. Bugsnax, a fucking bizarre game that was a really fun platinum. I've not gone back and played the free update, but a really fun, bizarre game. If you haven't played it, definitely check it out. Twisted Metal Black. Honestly, I don't have much to say on it. It's Twisted Metal. It's a PS2 port and it's jank as fuck. So again, it's the same with Red Faction. I just couldn't get into it because of the jank control, so I gave up. Sorry, I was just noting something down. Hidden Agenda, a game that me and those friends again tried to get through and tried to get the right ending, but kept fucking up every single time. Same guys who made same people, sorry, who made Until Dawn and The Quarry and that supermassive games. It's okay. It's short, but for what it is, it's fun if you have friends. Another shameful one that was. This game is bizarre. Lady in a leotard with a gun trophy. It's weird. It was an easy 1,000, but it also wasn't. But it's like you actually have to do something. It's so weird. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This was a game I got with my bundle, with my PS5 bundle. Really, really, really enjoyed this. Easy platinum as always. Just a tiny bit of a grind at the end. Yeah, fantastic. Love it, and very excited to see where the franchise goes next. Deathloop was a lot of fun. I think there was just some situational trophies I never got, but honestly, fantastic game. Only problem with it is the ending. I don't get it, and it's very unsatisfying in my opinion. Death Stranding Director's Cut. I just paid the upgrade and popped a load of trophies, and that's it. I'll speak about Death Stranding when we get to it. Black Ops 4, that was a PlayStation Plus. Doom Eternal, got it for cheap, played through it again on PlayStation. Absolutely fantastic, love it. Predator Hunting Grounds, played through it with PlayStation Plus and played through it. Played some bot matches and it's fun. It is very, very bare bones, but I enjoyed just fucking some bots up for a little bit. That was PlayStation Plus. If you want to hear my thoughts on those, then go to my Xbox video. Terminator Resistance Enhanced Edition. This was the PS5 upgrade, exclusive PS5 upgrade that came with the Be the Terminator mode, which it's fun. It's not great, but like I said, like I said in my Xbox video, it's a passion project, and I really enjoyed it. What is this? That must be a DLC for it. I might have to check that out at some point. Forbidden Siren. Started playing it. I can't remember much of it. Suum, Speedrunners from Hell. I saw a lot of gameplay of this back in the YouTube commentary days with Leafy and all that, but started playing it and just couldn't get into it. Moons of Madness, Cthulhu type horror game that I want to go back and play at some point. Maneater, got this physically again. I've 100% did it on Xbox as well. Platinum one here was pretty easy, and the DLC is ridiculous. I love it. Stubbs the Zombie. Again, a PS2 port that I found really fun. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. This was such a fun, like, condensed little slice of Spider-Man. Like the perfect holdover between Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. Absolutely brilliant. I'm considering getting it on PC at some point. And I'll probably do a playthrough for you if you want it. Freddy Spaghetti. This game was not actually an easy platinum. Let's put it that way. It's actually kind of difficult and stressful at points, but I really enjoyed it. Speaking Simulator, one of the weirdest games I've ever played, but it was quite fun. Battlefront 2, I bought it on PlayStation and realised that I would never play it because it was on sale. Freddy Spaghetti, you get PS4 and PS5 versions. They have separate trophy lists. I was going to go and do them both, but decided not to. Dead Rising 4, bought it on PlayStation 4 again. I've not played it because I gave up because I just don't find it fun. Helldivers, really fun co-op game. Very, very hard. Like, you can get killed by anything. You think, it's like a top-down kind of thing, but when you think that, the landing craft, the rescue vehicle's coming, if you stand underneath it, you just die. It's brutal, but it's so much fun. Hard Reset Redux. I was in this first-person shooter kick and bought it and played it a little bit and couldn't really get into it. That was PS Plus. It was okay. Blood and Truth was fun for the little I played it, but like I said, VR just makes me sick, sadly, so... And I just don't have the space. Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, again, I barely played it because VR made me sick. PlayStation, Minecraft, it's Minecraft. I've talked about it on my Xbox video. It's awesome. I love Minecraft. God of War 3 Remastered, I'm going to go through that because I'm going through the God of War game, so I'm not going to speak about that. Lost Legacy, I started it and then got stuck on something I probably shouldn't have and then just gave up. Dreams, I bought it, because the whole, like, you can make your own games, and I played it for like an hour and then haven't gone back to it. Medieval, another game I need to go back and play because I really do want to play it. Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, like I said, I started it, when was it? Yeah, on the 8th of November 2020. And didn't properly play it until like 2022, like last year, so. Death Stranding, this was a game that I didn't think I would like, but I bought it and it was so relaxing just to, walk and deliver packages. It sounds weird, but it was just so relaxing, honestly. Loved my time with it, and I'm stoked for Death Stranding 2, honestly. Something I never thought I'd say. The Last of Us Part 2. This game, I have. This has been one of my most memorable experiences. Like it's up there with like how do I put this? I remember my experience with this a lot, and I don't do that with many games, and it wasn't really for a good thing. So the first half of the game, I was so with it, was loving it. Then obviously the second you switch to Abby, I don't know what happened, but I just lost all my energy and I just stopped caring. And that second half of the game was such a slog that by the time I did get back to Ellie, I just couldn't be arsed, and it took me 30 hours, and it was too long in my opinion, to be honest. But yeah, everyone has their opinion, but yeah, and I'm worried to see how they translate it to the TV show next season. But apparently they're doing part 2 in 2 seasons, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, didn't really vibe with this one. Bloodborne was the reason I got a PS4, because obviously I love Souls and I heard Bloodborne was great. I've started like 3 playthroughs of this and I've never been able to beat it because it is just so difficult. But yeah, like it's something I want to go back and play at some point. But it would be easier if there was a high frame rate update or a PC port. But it's never gonna happen. Resident Evil 2, bought it again to play through on my Xbox, no, my PlayStation, sorry, because I bought it originally on Xbox when it came out. And again, it's awesome. It's the standard. I hold all these, like, I'm just gonna call them Metrovanias because that's what I think they're called. Those type of games, and nothing's really come close to it apart from Dead Space for me personally. Surgeon Simulator, PS4, was that VR? I think that was VR, yeah. It's Surgeon Simulator in VR. What do you want from me? Marvel Spider-Man, fantastic, platinum bit. Didn't do all the stuff on here, but I did do it on PS5, as I said, but absolutely brilliant. Days Gone, a game that I pre-ordered, and this was the first time that I pre-ordered a PS4 game and was disappointed by it, or I'd heard bad reviews before it came out. But it's something that I actually want to go back and play through, honestly, because I love the whole biker gang thing. Like, I love Sons of Anarchy, blah blah blah. But yeah, I actually want to go back and try and play through it again. Killzone 3, I can't speak for that. I'm going to be playing through them all. Dead Island, I played it on Xbox and PC. I really enjoy it. Uncharted 2, I believe this is the Nathan Drake collection. I've not played through them on PlayStation 4, but I have on PS3. Crisis of the Planet of the Apes, I remember my experience with VR just being very janky. I did enjoy it, but it was very janky. And this was just a weird game. Discovery, it was like Minecraft for Minecraft was in VR. It wasn't great. God of War, one of my favourite games of all time, and my favourite game on the PS4, I would say. It's on sale right now on Steam, and I'm so considering buying it and doing a playthrough of it, but I don't know yet. Like I said, I talk a lot of game, but I don't really do it when it comes to playing stuff most of the time. But yeah, really easy platinum. But apart from the Valkyrie Queen, which was a pain in the arse, but it was still fun. Guitar Hero Live, the only Guitar Hero I ever actually got into. Lots of songs. Got me into a lot of what I like now. Obviously not like the extreme stuff, but really did help bridge that gap along with where I worked, where we would listen to, where they would put on a lot of metal and like heavy rock, and I would just be, yeah. So I hold that game in very high regard. Drunken Bar Fight, the final trophy for this is glitched, and it's such an easy one where you have to throw up over the side of the roof and hit an opponent with a cork from the champagne. It was a VR game. It wasn't great. Shadow of the Colossus, fantastic remake. I never played the original, so it was awesome to play through that. And it was just awesome to go through this PS4 era of like catch up all the stuff I'd missed. It was great. That was PlayStation Plus. I bought that, and I think it's the game we have the phone, and yeah, I tried playing it, and I don't think I got into it. Out of Ammo, another VR game, because I was desperate for a VR game. Can't really remember much about it. That was an easy platinum. It was a story-based game. The Last Guardian, I watched Jacksepticeye play it, but I need to go back and play through it myself. Until Dawn Rush of Blood, that was a PlayStation Plus game. It's like an on-rail shooter through like a carnival. It was okay. Super Hot VR, it's Super Hot VR. That game made me sick, and oh god. It's super hot in VR. Megaton Rainfall, I can't really remember much of. I think I remember seeing Nerdcube play it. Ultra Wings was actually one of the ones that I could cope with for a while. It was fun. Accounting Plus, this is another game by, I believe, Squanch Studios, Justin Roiland's team, and it was back when I could actually take that kind of comedy and not get annoyed by it. I Expect You to Die, very fun kind of puzzle game where you have to figure out how to get out of a situation. Static, a game where you have like a box, like on your hand. You can see it in the thumbnail for the game, and and there's loads of puzzles on it. You have to try and figure them all out. Doom VFR, it's Doom VR. My friend broke a light. Like he didn't actually. I don't think he broke the light bulb, but he knocked the light bulb out of the socket by trying to throw a grenade, and it was so funny. Sports Bar VR Hangout 2.0. I bought it for multiplayer, never ended up playing multiplayer because I'm very shy. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. It's Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Tried it in VR, didn't really get on with it. Windlands Trophies. It was like a Spider-Man like substitute for a while, but couldn't really get into it. Like I said, I couldn't really get into much VR stuff. Arizona Sunshine. That was a fun little zombie shooter for the VR. Like I said, a lot of the time the tracking for the PlayStation VR was just so frustrating. Job Simulator. I saw NerdQ play it, and it was an easy plat, and it is fun. PlayStation VR World, it's like a demo disc that I didn't get with mine. I had to buy it myself. No, did I? No, I got a code for it, and it was it was fun. It had the demo for like the London gangster one that ended up becoming Blood and Truth. Doom, it's fantastic. I bought it again on PS4 to play through. Life is Strange Before the Storm, played through it first on here. Love those games, at least the first one and Before the Storm. And I liked what I played of True Colors. Gang Beasts, and it's an easy plat. Gang Beasts was an easy 1000%. It was an easy, not even a platinum, but it was an easy completion. City Skylines, like I said, I can't get into them. Resident Evil 7, like I said before, I really enjoyed it. Payday 2, bought it on here because I thought, I'll get into it over here, but it's just too big a game to get into again. Prey, absolutely fantastic. Played through it on Xbox as well, and I have it on PC, and I plan on playing through it again at some point. Fortnite, it's Fortnite. I didn't actually play it. I think a friend came round and downloaded it and played it. I wanted to see what it was about, so that was PlayStation Plus. Bought that to play through it again, but didn't, and ended up trading it in. Kind of wish I still had it. Lara Croft Go and Hitman Go, they're like the tile ones where they're not great, and they were going to be easy plats, but I just gave up. Little Nightmares, absolutely fantastic horror game. I have the 6th edition for the first one, and I really want to play the second one at some point. That was PlayStation Plus. As I said before, I played Origins on PlayStation 4 first, because I went through this phase of I had PS4, so I thought, buy the new releases on PS4, and most of the time it was okay, but when we get to it, I'll explain which one I kind of regret now. Need for Speed Rivals, I didn't like this Need for Speed very much, to be honest. Just really mid. Far From Noise, it was a really interesting like narrative game where the car's teetering over the edge, and I think you're like contemplating your life or something. It was okay for what it was. My Name is Mayo. Everyone knows My Name is Mayo. If you're a trophy hunter, this is the game that I regret not getting on Xbox on launch, Injustice 2, because all my friends had it on Xbox at launch, but I was like, no, I'll get it there, and it's good. It is good. It's awesome, but I just regret not getting it on Xbox because I probably would have played it a lot more than I did later on. I mean, Steep, I believe that was like games PlayStation Plus, I think, because I had it on Xbox and really enjoyed it on Xbox, but just didn't end up playing it on PlayStation. Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered, I did actually finish that on the Nathan Drake collection, and that game was frustrating to me. Like I have, whenever I think about that game, it just frustrates me because of the mechanics are quite janky, and the ending bits with the zombie weird things, just weird. Rise of the Tomb Raider, I have it on PlayStation, on Xbox now, and I'm going to play through it again once I've finished Shadow. And I'm probably going to order the first one again because I didn't realize I didn't have it, any of the achievements for it. So we'll get onto that. But yeah, I really enjoy Rise of the Tomb Raider. Gone Home, easy completion, but also really enjoy the story for it. Wolfenstein 2, I love the gameplay of Wolfenstein 2, and the story is okay. I don't get why it's hated so much though. Journey, very peaceful, calm game. Not much more to say on that. Middle Earth Shadow of War, I had a £50 HMV voucher, got it on launch, never played it, and I saved up for that HMV voucher for like months, so it was an easy 1,000, it was an easy plat. I did a glitch, I'm pretty sure a lot of people did, where you could get the plat on that quite easy. The Old Blood, the New Order and Old Blood are fantastic. The Old Blood, especially with its twist, is so awesome, and the New Order is just fantastic as well. I love them both. It'd be cool to see them get a Switch port, actually. I never even thought of that. God damn. Resident Evil tried playing through it on here, but I did end up beating it on Xbox. Street Fighter 5, I bought it and then traded it in instantly because I realized I was just desperate for PlayStation games. Outlast 2, I actually did beat this and I really enjoy Outlast 2. It's weird, terrifying, but I do enjoy it and it's gorgeous. Sonic Mania, tried playing through it on here, gave up, but I have it on Switch and I'm going to play through it at some point. Zombie, when this was ported over, I bought it here and played through it and really enjoyed it. It was the main reason I wanted a Wii U, but I never did end up getting one because it was just for one game. But Undertale was an easy 1,000. It was an easy plat, sorry. Yeah. Soma, I want to get back into this at some point because, yeah, I've heard it's really, really good. Was an easy plat and did enjoy it for what it was. These were easy plats as well, but I actually did enjoy the stories in these as well. These were really, really fun. Like FMV games, really, really good. Dead Island Retro Revenge, it was bundled in with the Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide I got. Cluster Truck, frustrating platformer, you know it. Titanfall 2, absolutely fantastic. I bought it because I loved it and wanted to play through it. PlayStation Plus and was an easy platinum. Hitman, I actually did end up getting the first season. I had the steelbook, but I traded it in because, yeah. But great foundations. Little Big Planet 3, another game I bought because, PlayStation exclusive. Played it a little bit, never went back to it. Same with Battlefield 1, 4, and Hardline. Bought them, played through the campaigns, and then didn't play them after that. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition. Bought that because I wanted to play through it again because I sold my Xbox copy. And then gave up and sold it again. So, it's great. I have a great track record with that game. Dishonored 2, bought it for cheap. Haven't played through it on here. Absolver, again, another combat game like Sifu that I just couldn't get, that I couldn't get into, but I did get into Sifu. Hatoful Boyfriend, that was on PlayStation Plus, and played it for a little bit and just stopped playing it. GTA 5, bought it, played through it, traded it in. Rock of Ages 2, I can't really remember much of it. Final Fantasy 15, I believe. The first Final Fantasy I ever played through and somehow enjoyed it and ended up finishing it. Mad Max, bought it on here, haven't played through it. Tried to go back and play it, but the frame rate's awful, so I probably will never play it on PlayStation again, but I do have it on PC. Trackmania Turbo, really, really fun racer, but I sold it for some reason. Just Cause 3, bought it to play through it again, but realised I couldn't be arsed doing all the challenges again, so gave up. Dead Rising, bought it, and I actually did end up finishing it on here, which was fun. That's You, that was another party game that I wanted to get and played it once and never played it again. That was PlayStation Plus. Horizon Zero Dawn, that was an easy plat. Again, fantastic, great game. The second one is just this, but a bit more polished. Overwatch, it's not Overwatch 2. Got the collection edition with the statue, but because it was quite cheap, but I never actually ended up playing it that much really. I played it a little bit on here and a little bit on Xbox, and that was it. Killzone Shadowfall, another exclusive that I played for a little bit. No, that I did end up finishing, but was just really kind of basic, but I did enjoy it. Fishing Planet, that was free, and I wanted to see if there's easy trophies. Bought this separately to play with someone from work, never did playing it, but beat the campaign. Arkham City, like I said, I bought the Return to Arkham collection on PlayStation first, so, that was fun. Sorry, I'm just closing something on my computer. It's a great game. Easy plat. Overcooked, played that with friends, and it's fun chaos, but I've had my fill. This game I could never get past the first level, so I don't have much to say on it. Godzilla, big fan of Godzilla, played it. It's janky as fuck, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Minecraft again. Max Payne, wanted to play through it, still haven't. Dragon Age Inquisition, I have the Game of the Year edition with all the DLC. It's one of the things where it's cheap, you buy it, you never play it, or you don't play it for ages. No Man's Sky, I bought it and played it for quite a while, but then just got bored and gave up. That was before all the cool updates. Infamous Second Son, another game I got with the PS4. Loved it. It's just so much fun. It doesn't, it's not like reinventing the wheel, but it's just so much fun because I never played an Infamous game before, or at least properly. Return to Arkham Asylum, again, fantastic game. Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, I bought this physically, played through it on here, finished it, and then traded it in. Arkham Knight, I bought the complete edition, and this is the first time I played the DLC as well as all the other DLCs. Season of Infamy, I believe. Fantastic game, fantastic DLC. The Surge, bought it because Dark Souls, played it, didn't like it, traded it in. That was PlayStation Plus. Bought it again because bought it again. Bought it on here because I was really interested in it. And played it for a little bit, and I need to go back to it. Bought it for cheap. Thought I'd play through it. Never did. Played a lot of the first Hotline Miami. Got the second one. I've not really played it that much. Surgeon Simulator. It's Surgeon Simulator. Uncharted 4. Again, I got this on my PlayStation. Fantastic game. Knack. I got it for the meme. It's very difficult. It's okay. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. It was going to be an easy plat, but one trophy fucked up, so I gave up. Easy plat. I actually did enjoy my time with the Order 1886. Beautiful game and fun for what it was, but just really short. Easy completion. Got the Crash Bandicoot trilogy when it first came out on PlayStation 4 when it was an exclusive, and really enjoyed it. Played through 2, not 1 or 3, which is kind of weird, but you know. Another PlayStation exclusive that I played through, and I'd seen playthroughs before, you know, the whole Sean meme and everything, but you know, yeah. Firewatch, absolutely fantastic game. Love that game so much. Easy completion, but also love the story in it. Fallout 4, I bought it again and platinumed it again on PlayStation. It's so good. Life is Strange, I love those games, so I bought it again and platinumed it on here again. Last of Us Remastered, I've not actually played The Last of Us because I played the first couple hours, and then me and my friends were taking turns. I ended up sleeping, and he ended up finishing the game, so I've not actually played it. That's why I bought part 1, and I'm still tempted to go back and buy it. Killing Floor 2, bought it on here because it was exclusive to here and the PC at the time. Then it came out on Xbox, and I played it more over there. Neo, again, exclusive that I tried to play. It was really difficult, couldn't get into it, but like I said, I've got the collection now, so I'm going back to it. That I tried to stream over PlayStation Plus, but gave up. I should have the 1,000 in this, but I'm not going back through the whole game just to make every enemy dance. No, it's not happening. Bought Battlefront for the little VR experience you have with the X-Wing, and yeah, just that's about it. PlanetSide 2 was free, and I'd always heard about how it was really like massively multiplayer and really cool, so I tried it and couldn't get into it. Last of Us, bought it on PlayStation, never played it. Finished the Uncharted trilogy on PlayStation 3. It's fantastic. It's so good. I don't like the first one that much, but the other two, but the second one's great. The third one's okay. Infamous, I started it, but I need to go back and play through it again. But I need to go back and complete it properly now that I have my PS3 set up again. Payday the Heist, a reason I wanted to get a PS3 for quite a while, because I always like the idea of having Payday 2, you don't get XP for just doing stuff like in the game. You you get it afterwards, but with this you got XP for killing cops and picking up bags and doing all this miscellaneous stuff, and I like the idea of actively gaining XP. Killzone 2, again, I've not played through it. Infamous 2, again, I've not played through it. Black Ops 2 was in the PS3 when I got it. Real Boxing on the Vita was a game that was fun for a while and then gave up on it. Generic runner game, that was PlayStation Plus. Played a lot of Minecraft on the Vita. Played a little bit of Don't Starve on the Vita. Bought Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation and never really played it. Sly 3, I bought it. I bought the trilogy, platinum the first two, which you'll see, but never went back to it. Ratchet and Clank 3, I bought the trilogy, platinum the first one, complete the second one, didn't finish the third one. God of War and God of War 2, I bought that double pack for the Vita, played them but never finished them, but I finished the first one now on PS3. It's Jetpack Joyride. Black Ops Classified, you know, it was one of the things I got, and it's not great. It's really bare bones and kind of shit. Welcome Park, free add-on, free game chucked in. Borderlands 2 on the Vita, to me, was awesome, and I did actually play quite a lot of it. Fez was PlayStation Plus. Platinum Ratchet and Clank, that shit was hard because of the fucking hoverboard stuff. That was bad. Ratchet and Clank 2, I don't remember much about it, but I did complete it. That was PlayStation Plus. Sly 1 and 2 Platinums, such fun games. I'm looking forward to playing through 3 and 4, and those two again. That was PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Plus. Played through Hotline Miami for the first time on Vita. Fucking fantastic game. Little Big Planet on Vita, got that with it. Didn't really play much of it. And Uncharted Golden Abyss, which I never actually ended up playing through. But yes, that is my entire PlayStation trophy collection. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.